going to be able to push things out in the late game, and Corki is not only something that can kind of dissuade that early 2v2 pressure, but also be useful in the late game with the Nami and the Xin Zhao as well. But LNG, I mean, this is a death ball comp.
In the pixel brush, and the most aggressive bottom lane group Nirvana has will comfortably back out with Croco nearby. Tangyuan is still off the map here with ultimates. Handshake for Missing to get two people off. He's going to flash over the fat wall, but here comes the Realm Warp. Tangyuan is going to find Missing. Bailout is going to go down, but I don't think there's going to be a trade kill in time. It's first blood over to Tangyuan, and 1xN cannot find that trade. Good use of the roam threat of Rise to get LGD on the board first.
Exactly what I was talking about just moments before. Tangyuan had full
Croco,
priority in the mid lane. Croco!
Oh my god, Croco's going in. The stream and shovel from Bulldog is nice, but Heng is one auto short. Bulldog has to trade his life just to find that kill. LG are trying to ruin this dragon take, but now 1xN is found far too forward. Has to follow the same flash path as his support. And yeah, sure, LNG, you shut down the first Drake play, but it comes at a price.
And it might not even be over.
Does Croco actually want this? I mean, flag and drag knock up. I don't know if he could get it. He flashed over the wall.
He's dead.
Tangyuan just takes the kill. LNG come out sputtering to start this series. It's a team fight and pull this LGD roster into their space. So these three grubs are going to make, you know, Bulldog and Sheer's life living hell going into it. It's so difficult for him to farm. And Tangyuan is finally going to figure out how many wards are available, and those were in prime Realm Warp spaces as well. Oh, YCX going to face check into a Cataclysm. Flag and Drag is going to miss. So is the Flash handshake for Missing. His support's trading Flash nonetheless, and well, Croco's feeling pretty brash. He's going to come around and maybe look for a dive or cut off their escape path. Heng does take the blast over the blue side wall, so he gets nearby. Croco going to Flag and Drag away. There's a lot of LGD members do come off the map. There's the tidal wave back up. Croco's going to dodge that one. The double bubble has to be flashed, and Fate's Call pull the support out of it. If that half down now into 1xN, but we're getting people out on the map here. Missing and YCX both in the top river. There's the Realm Warp coming in, but the hostile takeover is well timed for Missing. It's Tangyuan and Heng throwing hands at each other. The Crescent Guard's going to pop, so Bulldog can't get any damage down. Missing has the bailout. He finally will get knocked low. Missing should fall. Bulldog is being ushered away by Shaoye. The bubble coming out of YCX versus the Bulldog flash. Tangyuan to flash after and shut down Croco. LNG wanted the fight, but they didn't realize they didn't have the numbers to scrap.
Oh, and we're not done. Sasi's popping ult on the top side with the flash.
Oh my god! That was a interesting flash. Sheer is still spacing really well. He's getting the Narbar up high on top of that. But Sheer, you lost your entire team topside earlier. He nearly walks himself into a 1v4. Now he's going to have to clear the wave as Tangyuan is going to make sure that everybody comes up here. Good dodge on the tidal wave, but the bubble will land for YCX. Heng, though, doesn't want the turn aggro. Flash away from Sheer. They're going to re-engage. Wind becomes lightning, and Tangyuan picks up another.
Sasi potentially has overextended.
I mean, I might even call this worth even if he dies. He took 3 plates out just like that. He's going to hop out of the Cataclysm. And now he's got some decent space away from Sheer. But the bottom lane of LNG will have the first roam over, so Sasa will die. Wonder if LNG will try and maybe donate this kill over to 1xN. You definitely know he wants it. I guess he just gets the Ren slow and he's going to walk away, be happy with the assist. And Sheer will take that kill, but
from the missed flash handshake earlier, that means no play to be made. As we see in picture-in-picture, Croco will pick up their second dragon for his troubles. That is under where they could possibly be. Will be a tower for Tangyuan, even growing his lead more in that mid lane matchup. But you're right, dragon spawning your LGD. This could be absolutely disastrous, but they're not in a good position at all.
Ren smite too. If 1xN can get a couple of these spears in here, I don't even know how Heng can make this a 50-50. The hostile takeover for Missing is so well timed because they secure the dragon. Tidal wave's gonna go wide. Both top laners being in. There's Bulldog going in with the stream and shovel. Gets Tangyuan, who will have to go into the stasis. He doesn't pop it. He gets picked off, and Croco flies on in with a huge Cataclysm to cut down the remaining carries of LGD. What a play from LNG, the hyper-aggressive Group Nirvana team, showing why they've only dropped 1 game all split long.
Incredible play from LNG. They are decisive, they have full control of the river, and they pull the trigger. We asked for a lot from Bulldog. It's not been the best early game from him, but what a shuffle to get the Rise into the middle of the enemy team. And that's not just going to get them soul point, that is going to get them in full control of this game in under a minute. See how this ends up playing out here as Baron goes down. The hostile takeover is beautiful.
So hard for a lot of these Group Nirvana teams to really contend with correctly. And yeah, it kind of feels like they might have ended the game off of that one play alone. The gold lead won't really show it, but they've got the Baron power play already going here. Croco is decently out of position here. The Root Prism's going to land 3 Talon Strikes, should get a knock up into the tidal wave. He's going to commit the Cataclysm. He gets caught, and now you've got a TP in. I believe this is Bulldog. He's going to flash for the stream shuffle onto YCX. Hostile takeover is only going to hit Heng as they find a trade, but they've set 1xN running wild, trying to get this red. Shaoye gets popped just like that. The Kalista is blinking all around LGD as the superstar AD for LNG cleans up a messy fight.
No kills, no problem for the Kalista in the early game. It does not matter that you are playing a champion that's supposed to destroy the 2v2. He does so isolated.
They're going to take down this tier 2 turret and build that gold economy even further. They haven't broken the base open yet for LGD, but the real prize...
You have to be able to control this area, and that's going to start with vision control. Watch the rise on the bottom of your screen. Being able to pressure things out is super important here. He can step up. It's going to make a lot of difference for LGD.
Croco looking aggressively, he's gonna flash on the Shaoye, catches him in the Valkyrie with the Cataclysm into the hostile takeover. Shaoye is put in jail and sent back to a great screen as Sheer doesn't even get to go Mega before he finds a kill on to YCX, and that will about ruin it. Sasa is still in his push era, but everything else around him crumbling for the LGD team.
That is Mountain Soul for LNG, and it's perfectly executed. Shaoye gets buffered out of his Valkyrie and just instantly dies caught in the Cataclysm. That is the danger of the Jarvan when played. And I'm casting the games here, so
yep,
I'll defer.
Awesome point.
I'll let him prove me wrong first.
God, we're still going for this?
Bulldog.
Okay, I mean, Bulldog doesn't escape out of this one. Nice little flash, though, to throw Sasa under his own turret. And then he's going to screen shuffle away from the Realm Worm. At least Bulldog is buying hella time with this play. Sasa has to commit the flash just to find that kill. And what does LNG say? All right, you're going to send 2 people after our mid laner on the bot side. Thank you very much for the dance with the purple worm. Red Smite, good luck, Heng. If you outplay this, you are a legend. I don't even know if he'll really get a look here. There's the speed up pop for missing, and yep, so it's gonna be top laner kill for Baron onto LNG.
You know, a trade that I normally wouldn't opt.
Committing the back. They spotted that missing is kind of around in the area. Yeah, YCX, you definitely gotta stick that back. So just trying to catch them on the one lane that is pushing decently in their favor. The only lane that LGD actually have a longer lane on. Heng is gonna camp near Sasa, but mid lane's gonna get pushed out. Missing's gonna shift down. I assume when Xen could. They might find Sheer before then. He flashes out the counter-strike stun nonetheless. 3-talent strike will still get the knockup. Sheer's pretty tanky, but he doesn't have access to Mega. He's trying to run away as fast as he can, and Missing is here. Krestigar gonna get popped. Handshake is gonna find a double stun. Tidal wave out. Gonna miss. Bubble does find its mark. Heng's gonna flash and allow Sasa to hop onto his corpse to get himself back out. But here's what I said with the Fate's Call throwing Missing into everybody. Sasa gonna put up the counter-strike to try and block some of this damage. Stasis, not going to buy him enough time. He will fall. 1xN rents him down. Mid tier 2, bot tier 2, they're all falling as the Cataclysm falls onto Heng. YCX can get chased down by Sheer, who's running rampant. About to pick up on Omega, and will clean this game out with a nice little Gnar ultimate. LNG wasn't the greatest start, but it's all about how you close in this game. And they're closing with a Nexus explosion to take a 1-0 lead and to put themselves 1 game away from securing the top spot out of Group Nirvana into the Split 1 play-in tournament.
LNG, they might not have started hot as they battle themselves in the base here, as it seems. They might not have started great, but they are ending this game on the highest of high notes, taking down the Nexus, putting themselves ever so close to being undefeated.